So one thing I did know, which I was quite happy about, was not to bother with the Colin Baker big finish, right? They put a clip online, and for me, this is a real affront to everything that is Doctor Who, right? It's Doctor Who taking the position of bigots, small-minded bigots and totalitarians and fascists, right? And trying to paint that into the moral high ground. Oh, Darren M., you're right. Bulka, that's it. That's man. You are an angel. How do you? By the way, if I clip this video out, what's it? Bulka is this, which is what I got shit faced on by mistake. She cried. Hey, that's a story for another time. Come and join our live stream. Again, this is if I cut this bit out, which I'm going to. Anyway, so I wasn't interested in the Colin Baker one because Colin is just so agonizingly and idiotically woke, right? And honestly, isn't it reductive saying idiotically with when you say the word woke? He is. He just believes all this woke garbage. It's so annoying, right? It's so stupid. But like, yeah, he really is wholeheartedly into it. So it started off that he in this series where he had a what was his name? Ruth Madeley was his companion. And essentially, it doesn't work on audio. She's just kind of like an annoying, pissy person. I listened to the free episode to give it a try, and I was like, no. It just didn't work whatsoever. And she was clearly there for representation. Then as these box sets went on, it became like Colin Baker's head was like getting smaller and being surrounded by more and more of his incredible gal pals. Paul Taylor's head in Paolo. Thank you so much for birthday greetings. So anyway, so I steered clear, and then Big Finish put this out, which is to me just an act of pure insanity, right? Listen to this.
Where do they keep the dratted tea?
Why not try one of the lower cupboards, Professor?
What?
Now he's like mentioning that Hebe is in a wheelchair, obviously, and it's the same picture of Ruth Madeley every time, looking pissed off and not happy.
Oh, yes, of course.
Feeling any better?
I'm all right. Thank you for your concern.
It must have been quite a shock for you, seeing the future so crowded, so vibrant, so diverse.
So I don't know what sick, twisted, evil thing they have in the future. And let's look at Big Finish. That it's to see. Like, I don't know, are they all like fucking kids or something? Is like pedophilia just normal now? Because you don't want to be mean to anyone. That would be the worst thing ever. You don't want to make somebody feel bad, for being like insanely fat or for raping children, right? Yeah, you don't want to make anybody feel bad for that. Yeah, let me look up did it come out this month or last month? Last month or the month before. Must be the month before. Or is it this month? No, it must be this month then. Hang on. There you go. Purity Unbound. Leave me alone. The wrong side. Mel, Hebe, and Elise find themselves inside a plastic bubble city in a distant future where humanity were robotic purifiers. Police are sickly. Robotic purifiers. Police are sickly populous. Purity rules this antiseptic nightmare from her own tower, and the doctor has an unwilling new helper to make everything perfect. I don't know. That could be the one. Let me get to the point.
Just stop it. The wide-eyed children are all in the next room. We're both adults.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
Tell me.
You knew all along. You knew things don't get better.
That word again. Better. You've used it before.
Again, if they're taking 2023 as the arbiter, but here, let's just have a quick look at what 2023 actually means. Where is it? I'm just picking one of these random videos, right? What's this? Let's pick this one. This is public indecency. This shouldn't be available for children. Like this is not okay. This is not okay. So that's a sort. So whatever extrapolation from that
of what will come. Some of those people weren't even human anymore.
No, they were new and different and wonderful.
Oh, please. What I saw today was an affront.
It was the future.
Not my future.
Again, let's say you find this intense sexualization and the lack of public decency a good thing, right? There are people like me who think it's a bad thing. Genuinely, I don't think this is going to lead to happiness for anyone, right? I don't think, I don't think teaching children that gender fluidity is normal and a pathway to fulfillment and happiness in life is going to help anyone, right? I think it's going to make them have much worse lives, right? And I don't think that's a hateful point of view. Colin Baker does.
Doctor, I am an extremely tolerant person of disability, of homosexuality, of neurodivergence, you name it.
I have no idea what neurodivergence means.
But these things are they're failings. They are wrong. But we tolerate them because we can't change them.
You know, it's see right now they've now imprinted the bigotry against anybody who doesn't agree with them. Like honestly, the vast majority of Christians I met, or Mormons for that matter, right, or genuine people of any religious belief are good, kind people. And like, again, you know, it's not like the Jews did so well with the Christians. You ever heard of the Crusades? Wasn't our best time, mate. Really wasn't our best time, right? So yeah, it goes on for a minute.
Is that what you think tolerance is? Oh dear. And I usually pick my companions so well.
Yeah, I normally pick my doctors quite well.
I must have been ignoring all the warning signs or just hoped that they weren't there. I'm not sure if my friends in there have picked up on it yet, but I fear it's only a matter of time. To be honest, I'd rather spare them the hurt of finding out.
Finding out that somebody thinks differently from you? No! Ah!
So I suggest you leave before you give yourself away.
What are you talking about?
Your reaction to seeing the future is the affront, Professor McBride. And suddenly all those questions and all that probing makes sense. You have a deep-seated hatred of the other, don't you?
No. Colin Baker's doctor at this point has a deep-seated hatred of the other, right? You can't accept that somebody doesn't join your frankly insane moral outlook, right? A moral outlook which tells you that the Nazis that are a major force in Ukraine are the good guys and pedophiles are the bad guys, right? You know, you can't accept that, right? Because you're a freaking bigot. Anybody who has traditional Judeo-Christian values, you want to say is evil, which you're saying right now.
Sure. I've seen that hatred manifest as petty cruelty at least 3 times since our return. I do not wish to see it manifest again.
I'm seeing it manifest as petty cruelty right now.
I don't hate anyone, Doctor, but I do have a right to my thoughts and feelings.
Yes, you have, Professor, as I have the right to want nothing further to do with you.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, what has she done that's evil, right? And this is why they can't have a dialogue. You know why they can't have any form of dialogue? Because if you drill down 1 inch, just 1 freaking inch it all falls apart. Every one of these arguments fall apart. Like, again, I had my a couple of weeks ago, my feminist neighbor stopped by, right? And my most feminist neighbor, probably most feminist, stopped by, right? And it moved to the trans conversation. I can't remember how we got into it, but she's like, you've got to, these poor children, they don't know, they feel like, they're in the wrong body. You can't be mean to them. Yeah, because she's been fed idiot propaganda. She listens to a detransition for 10 seconds, but no, right? Because there's no form of any conversation or any debate, which is and again, this is an anathema to Doctor Who, right? This is the absolute opposite of what I think Doctor Who should be.
I see. Well, so you'd rather shut down all possibility of further discussion?
No further discussion is necessary.
You see, exactly. No discussion is necessary. I'm right, you're wrong, I don't care. Again, all these new ideas that these idiot children are like forcing into society, how do we know they're going to be any good? How do we know they're going to be good? And they're not. Frankly, I know they're not.
The right of people to exist is not open for debate.
Again, no one's saying trans people don't exist. Yes, they exist, right? It's saying that this is a normal, healthy sexual choice. And I don't believe it is. I believe it's mental illness, right? And I think people should be pitted. I don't think people should be encouraged. Should be. I don't think mental illness, which is what it has always been classified as, should be normalized to children as a option for a happy life.
And after all that shadow boxing, finally, we each know where the other stands.
Yeah, Doctor Who's a bigot.
It seems we do. But the future isn't set, Doctor. If it were, you wouldn't meddle in it.
The future belongs to neither of us.
Well, you pretty much want it to belong to you, Colin.
It belongs to the people who live there. But go away, Professor!
Yeah, and here's the thing. The reason that we are censored and told to shut up constantly is because we are the vast majority, right? And everything that social media does, everything media does, makes you think that you're a insignificant minority, right? That's the function of all this, to make you think you're an insignificant minority. It's not true at all. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.